All right, picture this. You're sitting at your desk, right? You're applying for a mortgage, or maybe you're frantically trying to get your taxes done at the absolute last minute. Then suddenly, you realize you need a very specific financial document from, say, 8 months ago, and your heart just completely sinks. We've all felt that sudden spike of anxiety, tearing through filing cabinets, digging through stacks of unopened mail. Well, welcome to this explainer, because today we're going to eliminate that stress entirely by unlocking your digital vault and showing you exactly how to pull your Capital One statements online.
It really comes down to a super simple question. Where is last year's credit card statement? But for a lot of us, just hearing that question triggers the acute pain of having disorganized financial records. I mean, if you rely entirely on the Postal Service, a single misplaced envelope can literally derail your entire afternoon. Keeping paper statements around isn't just ecologically wasteful. It's a massive, massive inconvenience when you need critical data right this second. And when you really look at the archaic nature of paper administration, the costs are actually staggering. Just for some crazy context here, the US government used to charge subscribers nearly $700 a year just for a paper subscription to the Federal Register. So contrast that massive expense and physical clutter with Capital One's digital vault. It gives you instantaneous evergreen access to years of your records for exactly $0. Let's dive right into Section 1, the paperless advantage, setting up for digital success.
Okay, so before you can start pulling those documents, the eSign Act of 2000 actually requires financial institutions to ensure you can physically receive what they send you. So you're going to need a few quick prerequisites. You'll need a verified email address, a secure TLS 1.2 browser, a free PDF reader like Adobe, and your formal consent to the Electronic Communications Agreement. Just standard tech basics, really. But here is something you definitely need to pay attention to. Hidden inside that agreement is a crucial legal trap known as the Deemed Delivered Clause. Here's the bottom line on this. If you change your email address, but you forget to update it with Capital One and your statement notification bounces back to them, you are still held legally responsible for that statement. Because Capital One posted it to your secure portal, the law considers it delivered. So please keep that email updated and make absolutely sure you open at least one email from them a year so your notifications stay active.
Moving right along to Section 2, website retrieval, desktop access for the US and Canada. If you're a US cardholder, this process is incredibly straightforward. First, just sign in securely to CapitalOne.com. Second, click on the specific credit card account you want to look at. Third, right there on your account homepage, you're going to click the View Statements link. And finally, you just select your current statement or choose an older one from the archive and simply click View or Download to save a copy directly to your computer. That's it. 4 clicks and you're totally done. Now, for our Canadian viewers, there are some slight navigational differences to be aware of. First, you'll sign in to your Canadian online banking portal. Then you'll click the View Account button for your target card. From there, keep an eye out for the Documents and Downloads menu, which, by the way, is sometimes tucked away under More Account Services, and select View Statements. After that, you'll just use a drop-down menu to pick the exact month you need. Let's jump to Section 3, Mobile App Navigation. Getting your statements on the go. If you're on the US version of the mobile app, you'll start by signing in using your device biometrics, like Face ID or your PIN. Next, tap on the specific credit card account you need. Now, here is the trick to this. You actually need to scroll to the absolute bottom of that screen. I mean all the way down. Once you're at the bottom, you'll see the Statements button. Just tap that and you can select whichever billing cycle you need to view. Canadian mobile app users, your layout is a little different. After signing in and selecting your card, you'll actually find the Statements button over on the bottom left of your screen. And what's really fantastic here is that Canadian users can opt right into paperless delivery directly from this menu. You just tap the notification that says Simplify your record keeping, hit Confirm, and boom, you are instantly enrolled in electronic-only delivery. All right, Section 4, Formats, Exports, and Archives, Navigating Timeframes and Data Types. Before we talk formats, I really want to emphasize this critical number, 60. Under the Fair Credit Billing Act, you only have a 60-day window from the time a statement is generated to report any billing errors or fraud. Seriously, do not wait until tax season in April to review your winter purchases. Check them right away. And keep in mind, your digital vault does have some distinct historical limits. If you want to export your transactions to a spreadsheet, you have a rolling 90-day window. If you want to use the website search bar to look through your interactive transactions, you can look back exactly 2 years. But for your official, deep storage records, your PDF archive goes back a full 7 years. Speaking of spreadsheets, if you're a freelancer or maybe you just meticulously track a household budget, you know that visual PDF files can be super frustrating to work with. Well, here is an amazing feature for you: downloading a structured CSV file. First off, you gotta know this is strictly limited to desktop browsers. You cannot do this on the mobile app. Just log in on your computer, click View Account, and then click Download Transactions. You'll choose your date range. Actually, scratch that. Remember, it has to be within that 90-day window we just talked about. Select the CSV file format and download. It makes importing data into your accounting software an absolute breeze. Moving to Section 5, Troubleshooting and Closed Accounts. Beware the lockout fees. Okay, reality check time. Everything we've discussed so far assumes your account is active. When your credit card is active, you manage it yourself online for free, easily accessing 7 years of data. But the very moment you close an account, Capital One typically terminates your online self-service access. If you need a statement after that, you have to request offline archives through support. Look at the costs for that. Retrieving historical statements for closed accounts can run you up to $50 per statement. Pro tip: always download your full 7-year PDF archive before you hit that button to close an account. Now, if you are already locked out of a closed account, you don't have much choice. You must call customer support directly. And because they're digging into deep offline archives, they require some pretty intense identity verification. You're going to need to provide your full legal name and date of birth, your social security number or ITIN, the exact old billing address from back when the account was active, plus the credit card number and the exact date ranges you need. Oh, and be prepared to wait. These offline archive requests can easily take a week or more to process. Finally, let's wrap up with Section 6, Proactive Tips and Next Steps, Automating Your Financial Security. To keep things running smoothly, I highly recommend leveraging Capital One's automated assistant, Eno. Eno basically monitors your account 24/7. It's always looking out for duplicate charges, unusually large tips, or maybe a sudden spike in your recurring subscriptions. Eno will send you proactive alerts via text, email, or a push notification right in the mobile app. This is huge because it allows you to catch errors well within that 60-day legal window we talked about earlier. But honestly, the absolute best proactive step you can take today is to officially cut the cord on paper mail. For US users, you can activate paperless delivery right inside the mobile app. Just tap your Profile tab, navigate to Account and Feature Settings, select Paperless Settings, and simply toggle those switches on for the accounts you want. Tap Update Settings and you are permanently free from paper clutter and, more importantly, free from the risk of mail theft. Which brings us to our final thought, and it's a big one. Your data is really only as useful as your ability to access it. So ask yourself, are you securely connected to your digital vault right now, or are you one lost envelope away from a massive headache? Take just a few minutes today to log in and secure your financial history. Now, keep in mind, while this explainer provides the absolute best actionable steps based on current data, app interfaces and websites do update from time to time, so always refer to Capital One's official support resources for the very latest changes. Hey, if this explainer helped you untangle your digital finances, please hit that like button, subscribe for more insights, and drop any questions you have in the comments below. Thanks so much for learning with me today.